They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to keep...
Now, you'll find I'm a caring sort when I've time to get up to speed. So why don't you settle down and tell me your problem?
Verona, calm right down. I find a goddamn death threat in my purse and this freaky looking sword thing. And you want me calm?
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration.
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you... Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, weren't there last night, and honest.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out. Oh yeah, a few leads on the enchantment of Whitby Island. It might just be a line in the tourist brochure, but you had to check these things. Now this was familiar. Nico presented me with this. Said it made sense for me to have it. I never figured out why. A stack of old case notes that I'd filched from the files to check for breaches. This was how I'd found out about the anarch dentist and the senator. The 70s were a fun time.
Hello there, my little parchment pal.
You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar, then?
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of format, just to make it clear there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. Good quality paper. See a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but is still scratching at the armor of my...
Might I hazard a guess, detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the rebar killer.
No, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too, see if any... Well, thank you, miss. I gotta blow the dust off the rebar killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood.
The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona? The the folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
These friends of yours, are they the same ones who let a stranger violate the inner sanctum of your purse? Trust me, you are much better off here. And remember, our coffee is free of charge.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, Detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a...
Until later, Miss Verona.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course.
What's the word, Will?
So good.
Hey, Orville? Orson?
Out for
Folks call me peculiar, but you?
mother, kiss, goodnight.
And a great big lemony moss to you, fella.
Farewell, Mark.
Bye.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course.
You doing okay?
Sing it.
Believe me, buddy. You've been here, what? 3? That or someone slipped you a minute.
So personal fun, Fabio.
Oh, I hear you. Always. I'd like a little sip if...
Yes, make a...
Anyone ever tell you you got a real kick? How is life through a bottle? Gotta say, and contractually speaking, given my profession, I should be 3 whiskeys deep by now and looking for a pack of...
My friend, life's a bowl of cherries.
Spin me your philosophy there, Will.
And
Ah. Take care, Blair.
love you, Ma.
Seattle PD. I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference. Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspense.
So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches?
Any word on D.B. Cooper?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified. Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant... The briefcase contained technology. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew. Looking to heat up an old cold one.
Why, Detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle.
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty. Now that is interesting. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked with the main case file. That's been lifted.
Anything that screams Bean Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. Got anything new on the Ghost Ferry?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently, it's a prelude to the second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
I guess he got something right. What have you got on the killer with...
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, a clear-out of local persons of interest to the police. And same MO every time. Cold construction steel through a 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crack. No one ever found the heads. Huh.
Thanks.
You know where I am, Detective.
I went down to the Dutch. Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of.
Spirit, some change? Anyone?
That would help. I thought about it, but it seemed I didn't see the need. Huh. Someone must have smuggled this in. Yeah, I didn't see the point. I figured I needed my strength for other things. Silky called the show. To me, it was a jackhammer and some energetic shouting.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep...
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence, 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid, it's in the trash, along with your beam Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll stick your lips shut.
I was wondering, you ever hear of the rebar killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the rebar killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names.
The Macomb killing last week. Rebar, a missing head, and the sword of Saint...
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I...
Because whoever did the killing at Macomb last week was an expert. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him.
Tell Campbell.
Yeah, this turns out to be something I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and... Silky only had 2 vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red. Would have a word to say.
What is it this time?
Yeah, boss. I'll see you later.
Verona remembered the Macomb bar, and I was sure they would remember her. Verona said she'd been to the Glacier, so beer was cheap at the Hole in the Wall, and mortals did appreciate that. I figured it was worth checking there. Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself. Verona remembered the Macomb bar, and I was sure they would remember her. I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home.
Hey there, Guru.
The sirens are wakeful, detective.
Ooh, I have a mighty thirst.
It's the act.
That's better, but I have a case to crack.
You can heal the ghosts, my...
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
It's an investigation, Silky? Of the official kind?
Is it? Official? You mean official as in...
Oh yeah, a few leads on the enchant.
Oh, no. I reckon you're the right man for the... I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named...
Seattle PD, or official as in Benny said so, or some other...
There was a girl, last night, here with...
Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I mean, is this court orders? Or...
I think there may be a hunt...
This girl Kindred?
No, but...
Then
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have it. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters.
Sure.
Beer was cheap at the hole in the wall. For real?
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
Riding in these shoes, too. Just wanna go.
A few Union Johnnies having a cold one, maybe. Can you spare a moment for a few...
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quiet.
Big party, huh?
There was this one guy hanging out. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls you don't watch. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was lost, called me for backup, but...
Thanks. That's you.
Beer was cheap at the...
Oh, tell me, Pockets.
Could be any bar in any...
There was a guy spent some time around you.
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chart. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its...
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat...
Oh, must you only focus on my...
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful.
Well, I blush to say it, but that and something else.
That whiff of fresh...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got... Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective.
Of steel and plastic and the head of your rope. Which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Weston reconstruction site. Not thanks, Pockets.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly...
Verona said she'd been to the glacier. I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site plagued by... There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about. Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on. The place reeked, and it reeked of... So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up. I thought I was on the right lines. Oh, I didn't think that... I thought about it. I didn't see the need. I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble. I didn't see the point in confusing things. I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Cold tonight.
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but, just in the...
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough...
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. Any text?
Once you have fumbled your way through the menus, there is one...
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is like...
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's a... Anyone left,
Since you ask, yes.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone.
Leaving that aside, detectives, there is...
Go ahead.
Open the package. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must... Do you understand me? Now to leak this...
Detective.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, dead. Oh, well.
To skip the launcher, you can make a right click on the game.
Border, my only way of keeping.
Thanks.
Well, it's an education to watch you work. Crashing through Seattle like a force of nature, with words and... I understand. This must be just another town. I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss.
They need to accept my status. No
Benny
one
wanted
here
the
is
prince
worthy
to
of
know
my
what was up.
respect.
I guess this town has itself another strong sheriff. Maybe it needs that right now. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low? Time for slumber, then. Let's see what the new night brings. I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so I figured I'd best follow her. Verona remembered the Macon bar, and I was sure they would come with her. Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so I figured I'd best follow her. Did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's the truth.
They say trouble comes
Benny wanted the
in
prince to know what was up,
pairs.
so I'd have to... Verona remembered the Macon bar, and I was sure they would. They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night, and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me, and no one seems to care.
Oh, why kill? I mean, these days it's much simpler to dope you insensible and deposit you in King Street Station with a one-way ticket to Baltimore. Or rattle the gutter press with a nice little story exposing your fetish for patent leather brogues and edis. Gotta say, I don't see that last one myself, but what can I say? Modern times. So, which is it, Miss...
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the
Verona.
boss?
And
Verona remembered the
what the heck are
Macon
you
bar.
talking about?
No.
Look, it's real simple. I'm going through my purse, and I find a goddamn death threat and this freaky-looking...
I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular...
You usually make it tougher. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no.
So she never even made it through the door?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. and it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No.
Huh.
Verona said she...
The stars align. The future. We will be. We will be.
Do you have business?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have...
Do go ahead, sir.
I don't know much about birds of prey.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you. The language she used was not appropriate for our staff. I am only grateful that I did not...
I better be going.
May you find joy.
Benny wanted the...
Take a moment. Just take.
Just
Resign yourself, Fabian.
Glory comes for us both.
We shall ascend together.
Ooh, that gives me... You just keep spreading the good word.
We should ascend together. Our city is wounded, but this earthly state is a distraction.
Food, drink, whatever you can spare, please.
Snow in Seattle. Sheesh.
I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb. And not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
What now? What is wrong with you? Ah, Fabian.
We never really get the chance.
You're right. We don't.
I need to see the chief, right?
He's out. What do you need?
The rebar killer.
The rebar killer.
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice. The hunter is back in town. We need every...
Rebar killer, pair of St. James's swords. Keep our eye...
Don't ignore this, Miss Joy. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important.
Well, I'll be off.
I see.
I went down...
this time. I'm busy.
Yeah, boss, I'll see you later.
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, Detective? You got something for me, right?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was
pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful.
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Bracing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results. I had a question to ask Nico about
I moved to... This is right.
Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. Renting a moment this year. More deposited than put.
I'm looking for a memory.
Everyone here trades memories for dollars.
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes. That one. She was booked.
Here.
Ah, that's right.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but...
Miss... Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna.
Huh. Now, what is she...
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Did she say why she...
Oh, you learn not to up. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads. And to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
I'll see you later, Nico.
Enjoy your detecting.
I wondered if Verona had...
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single in a 1970...
Of course you did. You need something?
What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of...
Any hot precinct?
Your boss is in...
That is news. Any idea?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or a...
Thanks.
Good luck.
found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
You may as well come clean. What have you been up to?
Nothing. And that's not my locket, that's the truth. Keep your suspicions to yourself.
It's my job to have suspicions, and you ask for my help.
It doesn't matter. Just keep your nose out of it. I don't need your help. Not anymore.
Something told me she wasn't going to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant I'd hit dead end on the case.
I've got nothing to say to you.
This wasn't good.
Apologies.
Any news, Detective?
The law takes its sweet... I found this locket of yours at a pawn...
Oh,
Does the name Ravenna mean...
What? No, it doesn't. Not anymore.
It's my job to have suspicion.
It doesn't matter. Just...
Something told me she wasn't going to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant I'd hit... I figured I needed my strength for other things. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. Not the best conversationalist.
What's cooking, Charlie?
Detective!
What? Hey! Tangy. Keep it real, Neil.
Nine.
I've got...
This wasn't good.
Memory is fickle.
I didn't see the need. I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move.
Any new...
The law takes its... I found this...
Oh.
Don't worry, it's not a crime I care about. Not like murder or... But how did you come to sell it? And how does it...
I didn't sell it, I swear. But you think the threat is real?
I have no doubt. This kill... Granted, it's a mite less likely here in PDHQ, though it is...
If it's real, well, the locket isn't mine. It belongs... Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She
passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird.
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone... So, where can I find...
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that. This'll get complicated. A visit to the atrium and its mistress takes my comfort. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona. As so, the case is solved. Here's hopefully I can make it to the atrium before it's too late.
As soon as I...
official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If
Tell Miss Moore it's me.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a double shot.
Goddamn slow.
Got a moment for an old...
I am always here for you, Detective.
If I could sub...
Our stars are entwined.
That is... I hope your stars give you...
All can't be...
I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
You know what? It was a great session today. I hit a personal best and just real amped up, you know?
That's, good to hear, sir, but... I have to apologize, sir. I have confused you for someone else.
I don't suppose you could sneak me in the back. Would you be?
I work for Isabella. Lovely to see you.
Same old, same old. These things are...
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
Aw, bouncing.
Bouncing? Small things, sir. I've just realized that you...
Oh, that's...
Lovely to...
Same old...
So I hear... I'd like you to...
And I appreciate you too.
I'm sorry, sir.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate your help.
Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Lovely to...
Same.
So I hear... I'd like you to know...
Really?
I don't... What are you? Love...
You know what?
That... Lovely to see you.
Same old...
So I hear... I'd like you to know that...
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know.
Of course.
Oh, I...
Uh-oh. The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near the residence.
Detective, it is fascinating to see you here. Particularly as this is a private event, and
Do you know Ravenna?
I have so many followers. Over 2 million when I left.
I just want to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her, and not me.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering.
There is a killer on the... I want to make sure her sister, her twin, she's worried sick.
A twin?
I guess I could introduce you.
Oh, very well. Do not upset my...
Oh, I never aim to be an upset.
No, you never do.
decent. I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear. Ravenna? Maybe. I should get on the trail. Too late. And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure? Though it would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. You died in the same way, right?
Sure, Detective. Just like a death for kindred.
Now, that's something. This is a message to... Killed right here on the
It does look like it. From my blood, and such a shame. Used to think I was hot, but now...
Any other mark?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attempt. The head you gotta take on faith. But no. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out. So who were you really, Ravenna? Other than Verona's twin? And why did any...
Look at me, Detective. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. Me and Pandora, mortals who are tied to vampires. And
Maybe so. But what... And how is he here now, 100 years after...
I don't know. But you'll catch him for me.
Well, I'll try, although it...
Shit happens to us all.
Please do, Detective. My sister will be happy, at least. Detective, are you quite well?
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both for your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival.
Sure, but, what was that about your sister?
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on a broken vase, a stolen...
You wanted to talk.
Oh, dear Detective, you are I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, do circulate first. Business can wait. After all, this is a celebration. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening?
I haven't forgotten.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
But you look uncomfortable, Detective. Have you somewhere else to be?
Yeah, I...
Oh, what a shame. Do have a good evening, won't you?
I needed to catch up with everyone before I faced the music.
Sheriff, good to see you.
Yeah, having a whale of it. Listen up. Court soirees ain't about cake and cookies. Everyone has a role to play. But you and me, it's our job to stop trouble before it happens. No, so do a few rounds, bump gums, get to normal a little better. So, what am I gonna do, huh? Find a pretty dame to kiss at midnight? Make a resolution to drink less and go counting off the years when you're immortal.
Anything I should know?
Yeah, I got something. The cigarette girl killer. Knew the whole cross and rebar thing was... Now don't go spreading this around. We don't want to... But doesn't this sound to you like the work of... Who? Ah, come on, Fabian. He hit the mortal front pages down in Frisco. Serial killer? Or hunter? Ask Isaac.
Who are these people? What are their lines? Who should I suck up to? Who should I...
Hey, bloodsuckers are bloodsuckers. But we all share a secret, so we stick to... And it's a family business. The court runs on money as much as blood. Fletcher runs the booze. Under Lou's wing, he's got free reign. Your old man Gideon, Rosalind's the schemer. She's got Isaac, who has an ear in every alleyway. And she took in the Tremere girl to keep one foot in the arcane and one in the latest science. And you just make sure it all goes off without mortals catching on. Both the princes thought...
I'll be back.
Tread carefully.
Good evening to you both.
How are you finding the party, my boy? You know Sophia, of course.
We've not actually met. I don't want to intrude.
Oh, please do. Fabian, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined. He has told me so much. I mean, not that we talk behind your back or anything. Well, we do. But it's all good things.
What are you working on, Sophia?
I just like to keep my head down. Try and be useful where I can.
Don't be so modest. Oh, you must tell Fabian about the wireless.
The wireless, yes. Imagine, we listen to an orchestra concert.
All the way from New York. Sophia has built a set from parts. Oh, it sounds like scratching in a box to me, but...
The potential to communicate instantly between cities.
But then the risk. One mortal with a little equipment in their garage and our secrets are blasting out across the ether.
Well, that's the most alarming thing I've heard in a long time.
Exactly. Completely terrifying.
So how are things, oh sire of mine?
You did pick up on that fascinating man the other...
That's right. The numbers man. I could tell. I went over, asked him very politely. Those beans, he's some sort of math whiz. brain full of digits flapping around like butterflies. So we broke a few of his actual digits and threw him out on his rear. Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. That
I passed an entire night on it.
Wasn't it just? It was id as a two-letter word that
Yes, completely threw off my cipher. If you...
I should do the...
A pleasure.
Yes, of...
Well, well, if it isn't our very own investigator. I suppose they'd call you a dick, but you're hardly private. Am I right?
Good evening to you, Fletcher. Swelt.
You're in an expansive mood. Hope you haven't eaten. There'll be some rather keen party favors along shortly.
This is quite the shindig.
Our royals wanted to keep the guest list exclusive. The deserving... Of course, sometimes we have to make exceptions. Soothsayers, they're useful to be sure, but they lower the tone. Oh, do forgive me. I completely forgot. What must...
The sisters.
Oh, don't they just? Power, old sport, is a... It makes the delightful delectable. It's a good look for the city. You can't buy charisma.
How's business?
You know, Prohibition's been a boon, an absolute boon. Mortals crave nothing more than... Rosalind and Lou take their cut, of course, but the coffers are swelling. It's hardly a chore to pay that tax. We have a few rivals to put down. Easily dealt with.
Capable hands?
You must know it, detective. You lived here before you died, after all. The fire. I admire someone who has the guts to take... I'm sure Hector will fill you in. Every lawman, just so long as you overlook any whiskey barrels you find.
I'll leave you to it.
Have a drink, detective.
Evening. You're Isaac, right?
Oh, am I in your place? My apologies, please.
No, not at all. It was you.
Why?
It seems both our princes are in a fine mood tonight.
Yes, they are. Some believe it impossible for two kindred to rule one domain. Indeed, I have found it is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full power, but they have not had a serious disagreement since March 2nd. It was a dinner party. Lou suggested I be forced to sire the beautiful wife of a politician who didn't laugh at Rosalind thought it crass.
I don't think we ever met.
I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian blood. They call you only Fabian.
Whoa there! Let a man keep a little of his mystique.
Very well. You are Fabian?
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Hector pointed me in your direction.
The hunter. Something of a legend. An enterprising New Orleans was one of his hunting grounds not 10 years ago, as was San Francisco in the previous. Little is known about the man or woman, save that their killings all feature the cross of St. James, a signature of sorts. It is believed that he is a member of the Society of Leopold, one of the deadliest, if he is indeed such a zealot. He believes...
Jesus.
Yes, that one.
So what do you think of our princes?
They benefit each other in ways without both of them. Some find Rosalind cold and distant. Not everyone enjoys being the same.
I'm surprised to see you here.
Yes.
You don't strike me as the type of fellow.
No.
Might I ask what brings
the princes asked me to come? I'm their secret keeper. I observe, I learn, I research. Kindred of my clan are not well suited to such events, but I will step...
I get it. No one wants to outshine.
Indeed.
I gotta say, I do find the... Would you be open to a sit-down some other time so I can... I'd like to learn more about your folk. About your role.
Is it forward? I do not know. But I would enjoy sharing knowledge.
I must fraternize with...
Let me know if there's anything else.
I couldn't keep Lou waiting all night. Time to head up to Fate. Sir.
Fire away.
Fletcher spoke about the Great Fire. Said it was more than a pop.
Before your time and mine. But the way I hear it, wanted to break our chains, raise up the modern vampire. Lou and Rosalind, they understood that if you burned out the cult wholesale, their sire, I would not raise it.
You've given me a lot to think.
Eyes open.
Mistress Lou, you had something you wanted to discuss.
Ah, yes. The future, Detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you...
I'll be honored, of course.
As you should be.
What do you want me to look into, Mistress Lou?
You're aware of our recent troubles in the liquor market?
You mentioned something in passing about...
We are about to expand, but are suffering from a small roadblock, Detective. A roadblock I'd put...
Mine.
Your territory, at least. Our Vancouver run has been interrupted, perhaps even redirected, and the...
Any names, faces? Any idea who?
Not as of yet. I do have a location and have managed to acquire some photographs. I will...
That does sound like a solid start to a case.
Now, if we can just... No! My sister!
One from the top, both literal and figurative. Our killer was out for the kindred of Seattle, and I had a feeling he was just getting started. Well, rise and shine, Sheriff. About time you clocked in. See what the Prince has lined up for us tonight.
You have nothing to say about your memories?
Huh. Well, that was a lineup of faces from 100 years back. Something's pulling them out of my past. Do I trust my own mind? I would not vouch for it. I do think those things happen, but why we're both seeing them and what bearing they have on our case? That is a puzzle I can't answer right now. I guess we should head out.
It's clear the Chinese room had